this lecture, we are going to discuss the concept of animation, and we will also learn how to design the animation using Android Studio. Now, first of all, we will introduce the animation. Animation is the process of creating motion and shape change. This means what animation is? It is a process of creating a type of image that is having motion as well as it can change its shape. Animation in Android is possible from many ways. This means that we can design animated image in Android in a number of ways. In this chapter, we will discuss an easy and widely used way of making animation that is called as tweened animation. What is animation? Animations can add visual effect that notify users about what's going in your app. This means animations are basically used to make users aware about the application. The image that is showing in the app gives you information about that application. They are especially useful when the UI changes state. This means the animations are especially useful, such as when new content loads or new action becomes available. Animations also add a polished look to your application, which gives it a higher quality look and feel. Android includes different animation APIs depending upon what type of animation you want. This means that Android Studio offers you to design a variety of animations depending upon your need. So first type of animation is animation bitmap. This means designing a symbol to show your activities in your application. When you want to animate a bitmap graphic such as an icon or illustration, you should use the drawable animation APIs. It can be play or pause button. Usually these animations are defined statistically with a drawable resource. That this type of animation is defined during the coding part and it is statistically defined, but you can also define the animation behavior at runtime. Animating a play button transforming into a pause button when tapped is a nice way to communicate to the user that the two actions are related. And the second is animate user interface visibility and motion. This means to draw the animated images that changes their shape during runtime and they are in motion. When you need to change the visibility or position of views in your layout, you should include subtle animations. This means the moving animations to help the user understand how the user interface is changing. For example, when you change the position properties, the view moves across the screen, or when you change the alpha property, the view fades in or out. To create these type of animations with least amount of effort, you have to enable the animations on your layout so that whenever you simply change the visibility of a view, an animation applies automatically. The third is physics-based motion, based on the physics. Whenever possible, your animations should apply real-world physics so that they are natural looking. For example, they should maintain momentum when their target changes and make smooth transitions during any changes. To provide these behaviors, the Android support libraries includes physics-based animation. Now the Android Studio consists of the libraries that provide these type of animation APIs. Two common physics-based animations are spring animation and fling animation. So we will discuss tween animation. This is a mostly used type of animation. Now what tween animation is? It takes some parameters such as start value, end value, size, time duration, rotation angle and perform the required animation on that object. The tween animation, it can be applied to any type of object. So in order to use this type of animation, Android provided us a class that is called as animation. Now, how you can declare the tween animation? In order to perform animation in Android, we are going to call a static function that is called as load animation of the class animation utils. Now here animation utils is a class name and load animation is a static function that is used to create the tween animation. We are going to receive the result in an instance of an animation object. Animation equals to animation utils dot load animation. This will load the animated image. This animation class has many useful functions. Now, what are the functions that are provided by the tween animation? First is start. This method starts the animation. Set duration. This means the time duration of the animation. You can set the time duration of your animated image. Next is get duration. This method gets the duration which is set by above method, that is set duration. And this method ends the animation. Cancel. This method cancels the animation. In order to apply this animation to an object, you have to call the method that is called as start animation. Now in this session, we have discussed what is animation in Android, what are the types of animation API, what is tweened animation, and how we can declare the tweened animation in your Android project, and the steps to create animation for your Android application. Now in the next session, we will discuss the basic example to create animation using Android Studio. Thanks for watching this video.